Ladies and gentlemen, I have breaking news for you. Breaking news. This is the beginning of Neuro Subathon 3. I've done 2 before. This is the 3rd one. This one has some things same. We start off with an early 1 muta harass, but some things different. And I'm going to go through the goals with you. For those of you who don't know, what is a subathon? It's a way to fund a bunch of really cool content that's a lot higher effort than usual as we hit different subscriber benchmarks here. So the numbers on the left of the screen is the subscriber amount to unlock that content, and I will do the thing. Taking it from the top at 0, which means that it is guaranteed for this subathon, I'm going to be hosting my first ever Dungeons & Dragons one-shot, where I will be the dungeon master, and I will have 3 players in the subathon one-shot. If this goes well, I can host more of them. So if you want to make a D&D character, maybe some night of the week, I can host a session and you all do some quests and stuff and probably die. That could be really funny content. We'll see how it goes. It's my first time dungeon mastering, so please bear with us. As you can see, going down the list, you've got lots of different stuff. 4s with viewers, the wheel, Icky Sticky gets to StarCraft a bit, Street Fighter 6. I've got some Dota hero guides. We've got Counter-Strike 2 that I will try out. Haven't played that game. Chess, Jimothy trying Dota, Heroes of the Storm with viewers. I will get formal and fancy once we get to 600. I'll try Darkest Dungeon. I'm going to make RTS Fundamentals video. Macro Cycle there. Batman gets to do an AMA. Drow, Ranger Guide. Dota with viewers. House by the Hearth, which is kind of talking about albums with Apoptosis. Heroes of the Storm with viewers. Bomb Rush Cyberpunk I will play. Brunt will try his hand at Hardcore Classic WoW. We've got Spectre Guide, Nier Automata I'll try out, Brunt Rocket Boot Trick Jump, Soul Calibur 6 returning once again, Dota Fundamentals video on morale. So this is specifically how to manage your personal morale and the team's morale as people, get really tilted and shit the bed. Cyberpunk 2077 I will try out. We're going to host a Heroes of the Storm viewer tournament. So anyone who wants to play that, you don't need to be good at the game per se. If you're just a normal gamer, that's totally fine too. Brunt and Braun are going to fight some big bosses in Classic WoW. Whatever we think we can fight against just as a duo. I will make a vegan pasta and show you how to do it. Forza, I'm going to play a racing game, which I don't normally do. Ori and the Blind Forest, StarCraft 2, 1 push-up per units lost. Probably don't want to play Lings for that one. Dota role guides, so just a general guide on how to play carry, mid, offlaner, support, and hard support. RTS fundamentals on unit control, so that's specifically unit commands like hold position, patrol, shift rally, things of that nature. Dota with viewers and Trisha, they are billions. I will coach viewers in Dota. This is mainly targeted to new players because I'm not a professional at Dota, but if you're new and you want to get into the game, you could give the ID of one of your replays, and I can tell you what you can do better. Whiskey tasting with Apop and Chicken Man. I have 3 whiskeys already, and they might bring some more over, so we'll give you a full list of what those are in case you wanted to try at home. But just real quick, the ones that I have a Glen Grant, aged 12 years, single malt Scotch whiskey. I don't know too much about whiskey, so if you have opinions on these, feel free to share. This one is Pendleton, True Western Tradition. It is from Oregon. Check that one out. We'll give it a taste. And then we've got Lafroig Islay Single Malt Scotch Whiskey, aged 10 years. This is another one, Sea of Whiskey recommended and paid for this one. So that's one of the goals. Notice we've got some fitness goals and then some reverse fitness goals like drinking alcohol. Max weighted vest burpees, so I'll put all the weights in, so it'll be 35 pounds, and I'll try to do that. I'll play my viola at 2050. At 2100, Pig will coach me Zerg, which will be fun. He's coached me quite a bit in the past, but it's been a while, so we'll see what we can do against Protoss and Terran on this patch that honestly is a little bit tough for Zerg, but we're hanging in there. Anti-Mage will roleplay in Classic WoW Hardcore. He obviously can't play a mana class, so probably sticking with Warrior for that one. Dota Hero Guides, Anti-Mage. We've got Tilting Situations, an 8-video series. These are going to be short, like 2-minute videos that talk about a type of tilting situation that you can encounter and then some ways to go against that and kind of make sure you keep your mind in a strong place. Dota Fundamentals video on positioning, Mosh Pit Safety with Dark Neuro, Drow does Classic while Hardcore, probably going to play a Hunter for that one. Dota Beauty Contest tier list, so this isn't about which heroes are good, this is about which heroes look good. Eat Carolina Reaper Pepper, that one's going to hurt my face and my butt. And then if we get to 3,000, we got Hot Tub Stream, so that'll be a thing. Week 1, I will be Anti-Mage on the 7th day. Week 2, I will be Drow on the 7th day. And then week 3, I will be Dark Neuro for the final day, if we make it that far. So thank you all in advance for supporting Neuro Subathon 3. The last 2 we knocked out of the park, so really excited to do a whole bunch of different stuff in this Neuro Subathon 3! Thank you. We're already over like 100 subs, 120. Sheesh.